Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, to look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jesse Hahn gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the last three outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1-4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from their heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. It's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. It's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. And that's in there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight,
everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, 6 for 14. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Lamb has it. On to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away.
Batting third, designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really frozen. Good breaking ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So stepping in, Mark Hanna, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high and try it again. Good curveball, strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here's big Aaron Judge. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
Well, this season's been real strange. A lot of mixed results for him. But recently, he's been on a hot streak that's taken him over 260. Another hit, and he continues to climb above that register.
Jake Lamb is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead. So striding in, number 26. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Number 61 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Now at the plate, the season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Matt Joyce comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Evan Gattis. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one.
Gattis.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2 and 2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in for his second at bat, Marcus Semien. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Designated hitter, Starlin
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Joyce is there. One down.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Hicks. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 44 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's Chris Davis now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Up next for the Yankees,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake
As
Lamb.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning. Leading off the inning, number 26, and they'll need him to get something going here.
third
The
baseman,
fastball here as he'll take a look at
26.
ball 1, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The
Digging
batter,
in to try it
number
again.
61.
Number 61. He singled his last time up. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here he comes again, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Right there is Reyes. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated
here's
hitter.
Starlin Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard on the ground toward short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
1 out, nobody on. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Up next for Oakland,
Ryan Healy is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 4-0. Chris Bassett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he's off to a fast start in this series. 3 hits already in this game, and he's still got a couple games left in the series.
Baseman, Greg Bird.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. He grounds it sharply to third. Lowry. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. In there for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, and there's one away.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mark Canha is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Number 26 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jake Lamb.
Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, catcher, Evan Gattis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Evan Gattis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take. Over on the mound and start the home 7. Chris Davis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in to try it again, Josh Fegley. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And he's safe. Here's Matt Joyce now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run.
Left field and deep. Davis going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Chad Green was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Ryan Healy is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Healy becomes out number 2 this inning. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ichiro now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Towards second. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tap down the line. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Joyce is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is. So now it's Mark Canha. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Yunel Escobar is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here, and Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Now batting, number 26.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, number 61. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Escobar onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ryan Dull enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The first baseman,
Here's Chris Davis now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Chris Davis now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Davis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball down near the and he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Davis waits on the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Josh Fagley is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's set and the pitch. Matt Joyce is at the plate now and he takes a cold strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. Craig Gentry is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Ball 1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Jay Happ earned his 9th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the